Hello guys, it's the media reviewer and I made a video version of my White Fang review I posted on my WordPress website and my letterbox that you could read in the description. I returned by doing a review of the Netflix animated movie White Fang. White Fang is actually based of the novel of the same name which was released in May of 1906 by Jack London, leading into several adaptations. Even Disney made a White Fang movie. By the way, I didn't read the book. I judge movies as its own thing, so if you're a fan of the book, sorry I can't talk about the book without reading it. Also, I couldn't find a whole lot of clips, only this trailer from Netflix's official YouTube channel and a couple of interviews, so sorry if you see some repetitive clips. With that said, let's start the review. I actually think this movie is pretty solid and I think it deserves more attention for trying to be an animated movie that tries to give audiences a look into the story of White Fang and how much he is going through as a sled dog, a fighting dog, and a loyal dog. The movie is not perfect though, there are a few flaws, like it could be slow in some scenes, some of the designs from the movie look weird, some of the wolves look copied and pasted, the time gap could be confusing, and there are predictable moments that I could see coming. But I still think this movie is good and a breath of fresh air compared to other animated movies that are Netflix exclusive. Unfortunately, Duck Duck Goose is gonna be a Netflix original. Anyways, the movie actually has some quiet moments that make you feel for White Fang, who doesn't speak, and pulls you in of how he feels, whether it be sad, happy, angry, and etc. It puts the medium of animation into good use and it takes its time to feel with the characters and White Fang. Even though there are some predictable moments and some confusing timelines, the plot still is good. The animation does look like a moving painting that is computer animated, even though some of the character designs look weird, others look fine, and the backgrounds are beautiful to look at, like places with snow, the woods, and the villages. While others suck you in, like the atmosphere of the dogfight arena and the city, of how dark and detailed it is. The character animation could be both good and bad, like some look down to earth while others you can tell it's motion captured and how wonky it is. Also, it gives us time to have some emotion and follow the plot without the characters excel painting what happens all the time. The animation is still pretty good for what type of movie it wants to be. White Fang is an interesting character of how we see how he deals with betrayal, abuse, and love from three of his owners, and what he goes through in his life to be a good and loyal wolf. Grey Beaver has good intentions of keeping his land but has to sacrifice White Fang to Beauty Smith to keep his ancestors' land, so he is the person that starts it all. Beauty Smith is a generic main antagonist and we would know why he wanted to buy Fang from Grey Beaver to win dogfights and make money. Paul Giamatti does give a good voice to match Beauty Smith though. Whedon Scott is the permanent owner of Fang, who makes him change and is a great character to be around. Nick Offerman is also a great voice for his character. The voice acting in the movie is actually pretty well done and doesn't distract from the character they're voicing. Even though I couldn't find a lot of information, it looked like there was heart put into making the movie and the directors and voice actors didn't half-ass the movie.
And I also always travel with a husky, and they were like, something about you feels right. So I was tickled pink to get roped in.
Should we let Shazam go?
Okay.
Go ahead. Go, Shazam. We're not forcing you to do anything. That's not Hollywood 2018.
You had a good run.
Well played, well played.
What's it like to just act with the voice? I'm the guy that doesn't act with a voice at all. So what is it like to act?
Well,
just
first
vocal?
I got to go do the motion capture.
Is it a motion capture fair too?
It's a motion capture.
Yeah.
So
A lot of it.
They put me in those smashing tights and little balls all over me and made me boss a dog around, and it was a good time. And then I got called a year later to come do the voice, and here we are at Sundance 2018.
So overall, I give White Fang a real recommendation, and if you're a fan of the book you could enjoy this movie. Thanks for watching, and if you're new you could subscribe. If you want to anyways. Thank you and goodbye.